We're going to go into our winter magic number 2. And again, I'm using just my small sheets of paper. I'm going to do something a little different than I did on the first one. So I'm going to make my ground lines. And this time I'm going to color them in too. I did not think about that the last time. So it might be hard to see, but I am coloring it in. If I hold it up, I can see it better. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it doesn't have to be perfect, right? And I have a little bit of some land over on this side as well. But I'm not coloring in them perfectly because I want to leave a little bit of space. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to add a little tree, lonesome little tree. I'm going to add him kind of over here, and he's going to be a little curved. And I'm going to have some branches. Put in a little bigger base. And I don't think I'm going to add anything more to my painting right now. But I want to make mine. Again, I'm going to use the wet on wet technique. And I'm going to start on my sky, but I want it to be dark. So it's kind of a stormy, dark, chilly looking night. So I wonder what colors I would use for that. So we'll first start wetting my paper. Because we want that color to just transfer. I might even have to lift it up so I can see where my ground ended. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of black. And I'm just putting little lines, right? How about a little bit of green? That's such a bright green color. So I might end up doing a little bit more with that. I think we'll add some of this kind of a brick. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that fancy? Is it starting to look like a dark, gloomy sky? I'm going to go back and add a little more black. There we go. And you can almost see where the crayon is because my paint doesn't even move anymore, does it? I kind of like the looks of that. And you can try different techniques with it, with your brush, swirls. I am going to let that rest a bit. And I wonder what happens if I pick up this color. Ooh. And I'm just painting. You notice that I didn't paint first the paper with water. I am just going over it with what's up here. So it's dry paper and a wet brush, but really light. And I kind of have that gray color. Again, this time I'm painting going up and down. Oh, so you see my streaks in there. My hills already. My paint is starting to dry. I will go in and add a little bit of brown with my tree. See what happens. Just to fill it in a little bit. And then I will clean my brush out. So again, even if I'm really, really little, it's okay, right? Because all I did was just make my lines. I made jagged lines, curved lines, then I colored it in with my tree. I made little V's, right? I just started with a line and then I made little V's. That's as simple as you can get. I'm going to wait for it to dry just a little bit and I'm going to show you the splatter part of this technique. So this is a little tricky. It's not completely dry, but it's getting there. So now all I'm going to use is my is my white paint. And I'm going to use just a paper cup and I'm going to dab it down the side. And do you see how I'm getting some splatters of paint? To fall down. So it looks like I'm going to add a little more water. You want to be kind of careful because you don't want it too wet, but I'm going to add some water. Oh, and look at that splatter. So it really does look like it's snowing. Almost a blizzard, isn't it? And I think I will stop there.